Paul, how have you found the first week here?
Yeah, it's been good. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, it seems longer than a week though, if I'm honest. You get back in, get the first day out of the way, and it's like you've never been away. So yeah, we're back at it. And one thing I have to say is every single person I've met, whether they work for the club or not, have been fantastic towards myself and Robbie. Welcoming us and making the job as easy as it can be. Yeah.
So do you feel that you've settled in already?
Yeah, definitely settled in. Next stage, just getting somewhere to stay, and then that'll be it.
So how much do you think the players have already bought into your sort of strategy?
Well, they've not seen all of it yet. I think I mentioned before, just drip feed bits in. So we've tried to add a little bit more before this game at Friday night. And for me, that's the best way, rather than just flooding the brains with everything that we're saying, which we know we want, but we know they're not going to take in. It's a case of just building it bit by bit, whether we do that individually with video work out on the grass, and then just trying to reinforce it bit by bit. So, but the bits we have done, we've been really pleased with the response.
Was that part of the thinking in naming an unchanged lineup in your first game, just to keep that consistent?
I didn't know till someone told me. Obviously, you're looking at the team, you've seen it back, but it weren't in my consideration at all. I knew we were going to change shape slightly, and we just worked with the players we had. We didn't have too many available through suspension, injuries, so it was a case of, right, who's the players who understand these roles based on the couple of days we had, and putting them together.
Now that you've had a bit more time with them, what have you learned about the squad that you have at your disposal?
That they're a good group of lads, that's first and foremost. You know, they want to do well, they're really honest. They want that direction, you know, they want the help, they want pushing. So we've been really pleased with them.
You talk about drip feeding, but what's the main thing you want to get over to your players, the message for them over the kind of short-term future?
To be fearless, just, you know, everyone gets beat, but, you know, there's ways to get beat, and I think if you've got that fearless approach and you just go to win every game, that's how we want to be, you know. I've said before, be aggressive with the ball and without the ball. We will take chances, it won't always work, but we want to have a real clear identity, if you like, and every player who steps onto the pitch knows that that's the feeling they've got to generate, either with themselves, to the teammates and anybody watching.
Now you said you enjoyed the buzz of being back in the dugout, but generally just the whole management procedure, being back on the training pitch, you just feel like it's home from home? Yeah,
honestly, it's like you're not being away. It's a strange, it is strange. So yeah, it's great. I'm delighted to be back doing it, being at this club, working with these players. So yeah, it's been a good start, and sort of what I expected. Like I said, a lot of time to prepare for it. You know, with the process that went on, I had a lot of time to prepare, get information, and I've had no surprises yet.
You've been cramming then on Scottish football in this short period?
Yeah. Obviously, you always watch bits, whether you're watching players, watching big games. But it is different when it's your bread and butter, if you like, and you're making decisions based on it day to day and week to week, and watching the opposition rather than watching individual players. So that's the difference.
You can go into the top six if you win on Friday night, even if it's just temporarily, but how much would momentum play a part at this stage, do you think? Yeah,
momentum is a big thing, definitely, but you know, we just want to be in that top six when the league splits. That's our aim. If it took us till the last game to get there, so be it. But yeah, you can make the job easier for yourself by the work that you do now, definitely. So, and if we win, as you say, the momentum is a big thing. You carry it forward, and that's what we're looking to do. We're focusing on ourselves. We will be till the end of the season, regardless what happens, because we're looking at the bigger picture as well, which is next year.
How's your squad looking in terms of injuries? Are you likely to have anyone back this weekend?
Probably not. Looking a little bit tight, so we're getting a couple of boys back training. Hopefully Marvin will be back training tomorrow, but maybe too soon probably for him. But we've got, as it stands, just the same sort of squad, same players.
How is Ryan Gold looking?
It'll be a few more weeks. Obviously hamstring injuries, you have to be careful with them. So yeah, he'll be ready when he's ready. You know, we can't put him under any pressure with that sort of injury. We'd like to see him back on the training pitch. I'm sure he wants to be back on the training pitch, because there's nothing worse than being injured when a new manager comes in. You know, you feel a bit helpless, if you like. So, but there'll be no pressure from me or the staff to get him on the grass. We'll work hard with him, and he'll be fit when he's fit.
You say you want your team to play with a clear identity. How long do you envisage that taking to actually get your full message across to the team and get them playing how you want?
Well, you're getting the message across is the easy bit. Getting to see it every single day is the harder bit, and it does take time, definitely. You know, these are the players we've got now, but that you have to test them and give them all the information, because going forward you make decisions on who you keep, what positions you want to bring in based on that. So it'll certainly go into the window in the summer, but you have to be doing it now, and you have to be really clear with the players so that they've got the best possible chance of stepping up to the plate and making sure one of the shirts is theirs.
What's so different about your message then to what's been here before?
I don't know, weren't you?
No, I just mean like as in taking time to speak to them and get them playing the way you want to. What kind of is the basis of your message? What do you see as your kind of key points?
Well, different based on each position, you know. If I tried to sort of explain a process, depending on what shape we play, there'll be key roles for each of the positions. That's it, and it's about learning them and working within them. Some players will only ever understand their role in a team. Some players go a step further and understand their role and everyone else's, and how it all fits together. So that's it. That's the emphasis. That's what we're doing.
Something which Hibernian struggled with this season is consistency, and it's something that Neil Lennon spoke about quite often. What do you think the key is to getting that consistency, obviously building on that first win?
Yeah, well, that's a golden question, isn't it? Everyone talks about it because it is. If someone knew how to do it, they'd be top of the league all the time. For me, we've just got to be consistent with what we ask of them, like I said then. And if we're moving the goalposts every week and making it more challenging for them, we're never going to know if they're improving. So we'll be really straight with them, really honest with them, push them, but give them the support to do it. And like I say, some will improve, some will perform the roles really well, what we want, some won't. That's just how it is. But that'll be our approach.
And if I could just get your thoughts on this report that's come out today saying that the Scottish FA might look into bringing referees from further afield from abroad in order to improve the quality of refereeing. What's your view on that?
None really. Anything to improve, definitely. But if you're a Scottish referee and you're hearing that, you're probably upset by it. So, yeah, listen. People do what they want to do. I've got no opinion on that as it stands. You want to improve all the time, but I'm sure if I was a Scottish referee, I'd be saying something different.
Is it something you're aware of, the problems with Scottish referees this season?
No, I heard it spoke about. I heard that the timing was good, me coming in just after all that. But yeah, touch wood, we'll be all right.
Any thoughts on Dundee this weekend? What have you managed to find out about them?
Well, they've picked up in terms of results, but they're looking really strong. Clear way that they want to play, which will cause any team a problem. So you have to stand up for yourself. We know we're going to have to compete against them, and then ultimately try and impose our style of play on them. And that's basically every game as it stands. But this game in particular, because of they'll be getting a bit of belief from the results that they've had off the back of a win as well. It's for them, they're in a good moment, do you know what I mean? But we are. But like I said, we've just got to stand up and make sure we're strong enough to do what they throw at us, and then impose ourselves on them.